Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another exciting Propagandacast with me, your host, Imperial Dane, Master of Propaganda. We are off here to an exciting 1 versus 1 on Sumas. It's going to be a long one, so no mid-game analysis, just a hit-ups there. We shall be watching Tristan fighting here for the Soviet Union, for the glory of Khornate, Stalin, Lenin, and the Soviet peoples. And, of course, socialism. With Soviet shock army shock. Rifle frontline tactics and guard motor tactics. He is the 310th Rifle Corps, taking on here Khornate General, fighting for Germany, for the Reich, for the German peoples and fascism, and holding out here for the 3rd SS Panzer Division Totenkopf. Immediately seeing a bit of reinforced steel barricade going up there to make a direct move for the few point here. A bit more tricky, it would seem. Here following and noting what commanders they usually have. The box standard is breakthrough, Luftwaffe, and special operations. Fox goes down the way. Constantly sneaking up for several sides here. Comes heading right. Whereas these gentlemen are heading centerwards with their Mosin guns. The Soviet rifle of choice. The Russians were actually working on making SVTs the sort of main rifle that is a semi-automatic rifle, but sadly by the time of the war that was not quite possible. So instead, Mosin guns is what they had to rely on overall. But still, it is a little fun fact there. In fact, they were sort of trying to aim for the same thing with the Americans. That is, the riflemen would have semi-automatic rifles, that way increasing the overall firepower unit for that, whereas the British and Germans actually went for light machine gun instead as their focus. But there you go, truck here coming out fire from the conscript. Need to be a bit careful of that. Setting up sandbags here. Interesting to note, by the way, the way he's doing so, creating more cover here. Though a bit more sort of suited for covering through here as well. Moving further forwards. Fresh sandbag position up again. They note the way to position counter set that can be used by his opponents. He needs to be a bit careful with that. Oh, we do see it coming down to fire. The conscript are focusing on here the truck, and he's actually using the truck there for a bit of a dirty maneuver, pushing away the troops and forcing them to fire on it. Cheeky, buying himself more time for the Volkswagen, of course, but still, even then, dirty Khornate General. Conscript going to fire from 2 Volkswagen squads. The right here, the troops are a bit out of cover, still he's falling back, he's not taking any chance, we can still got the truck pushing troops around at the same time. His truck is awfully damaged. You also know he's already researched Molotovs, so that's giving him a chance of pushing out the troops out of cover, falls in the way here. Truck here taking an awful lot of damage. Khornate General needs to be seriously cautious here and careful, as that could really derail the game for him early on. But there we go, almost knocked out, but still managed to make through here. Pushing away though. Conscript taking the attention. He could have snuck up here and sort of attacked from more angles, but apparently not. Taking up position in the church, troops falling back into cover, but at the same time, now we see the conscripts moving up here through it. Got a bit larger numbers, more forces moving up. We might see Molotov soon here, pushing them out. Some Frangibles of Doom. And there we go. Jürgen catches on fire. And Helmut joins in there goes well. 2 squads already heavily maimed. 1 squad forced away, but the rest 2 continue pushing on there. He's setting up here for battle group headquarters. If he pushes through correctly, he could maybe even mess things up. But there we go, another Molotov. Troops here not holding up very well. There we go. Quickly gaining the upper hand thanks here to the powerful Molotovs that the conscripts have been equipped with. 1 squad here, in fact, could get wiped out if he's not careful. There we go. Battle group headquarters almost done. Shot of Sturmpioneer falling back. He could get into the building here, by the way, and actually cause a lot of harm, but so far he does not seem to think there might be a battle group headquarters and does not seem to push for it. Instead, now being occupied here with the Sturmpioneer. But there we go. Battle group headquarters, the Volkswagen there will be able to reinforce. More troops are moving up, and there we go. Sturmpioneer tot. Another one down to 2 men. But there we go, grenades do arrive, and we do see that low on health, low on numbers. He's quickly forced off the field. Bit close there. Heavy losses on both sides in this engagement overall. I would say that Tristan came out a bit better here. Certainly pushed back his opponent a bit, gained a lot of the other territories, and still also inflicted a lot of harm on the German infantry. Field infirmary up here. Field infirmary up. More steel barricades up here to sort of make things a bit hard to move around it with, I imagine. Bit of a risky position there, though. If spotted, they could get into a lot of trouble, since units are easier to hit while setting up structures and barricades and stuff like that. Ooh, clever, clever. Looks like Tristan here made a realization that his opponent, of course, would be focusing everything up here, which means the fuel point is open. Well thought there. Good strategic sense there by Tristan. Very good strategic sense. More troops moving out. Pulling back for reinforcements. Securing the point here. Opening up. That's well force was heavily engaged by the conscripts. Falling back here. Note, by the way, he set up sandbags here to sort of help. Good, good. As long as you're not interrupted, of course, while doing that, which can be a bit tricky, but this time around looks like he got the advantage. But there we go. Conscripts are charging in large numbers here. Might see some Molotovs going off there. No, no Molotovs actually. Interesting. You might have figured that, but no, instead, the troops do fall back in an orderly fashion. Another engagement of Molotov here would be good to actually deny the cover. An upgrade there, so that would be a full retreat. And meanwhile, keeping things up here. Interesting, he did not lay down a sandbag position. You normally do that as the Russians sort of, make it a bit hard to dislodge the player from here, allow it to sort of further hold. But so far, it does not look like Tristan did that. Either way, he's managed to make the fuel point his, denying Khornate General here some valuable moments of fuel. Good, good. Then on this, also drawing troops away from the center towards here. Good job there. We're seeing a support weapon company up there. Oh, field not, but a Maxim instead. No sign of command yet for him, by the way.
We are losing territory.
That's right, he was forced to waste time now retaking all of that. Excellently done. A sandbag position going ahead by the steel barricades. Not really a good position since there's, well, not really much he can cover except here, which is not all bad, but at the same time the distance is too short for, say, gaining any sort of great advantage. He could just as well run up, And I mean, if you want sandbags the opponent can't use, I mean, the trick is to just basically lay it around here. Since, of course, they can't stand where the point is, so, I mean, just laying up here will give you the same bit better distance again. They can't actually, in fact, stand in front of the sandbags at all, which actually gives you a slight advantage. So, a little neat trick there. Troops reinforcing. Field gun on the way, so clearly Tristan is maybe already expecting some kind of vehicular rush. The mines going up there. Good, good. And likely we'll be seeing a Schwerpanzer quarters here to cover the fuel point. Pretty common here on Tomarsky. Overall, not a bad idea. And there we go, setting up that flak.
We are losing supplies to the enemy.
Retaking eastern territories. Panzer take up. So also Khornate General is worried about vehicles from his opponent, mining up the crossroads. Good, good. Also, fun fact, there was actually a dual gun version of this, the Flak Zwilling, of the 37mm gun. Little fun fact there. Little fun fact. Maxim moving ahead. Khornate General gaining some territory. The centre's a bit open, and there we go. For a quick thing up position here. Molotov could send them scouting out of their hidey holes. And I like this infanterie shoots out there for Khornate General, adding a bit of artillery for him. Molotov lighting the place on fire like nothing else. Another swift Molotov. Shifting forces forwards. There you go, taking away territory as well there. Good, good. Field gun moving up. Could be used to barrage. You can't really directly get this unless you need to set it up here, which would actually put him in a bit of an awkward position. Storm PNS down south, forced away. And the Maxim keeping this area a bit clear of the Fritzes. Another mine up there. He was basically making a direct approach, or at least a lot of direct approaches is a bit more difficult and painful here for Khornate General. Well done there. Well done there. Oh, nicely done there, shifting through the church. And we got the Infanterie Geschütz firing into things as well. Adding a bit further their firepower to the German positions, a bit of light artillery. The Volkskriegs in there we go, going for the fuel point, but this time we do have the Schwerpanzer headquarters ready to put a stop to that nonsense. And quickly sends those conscripts running with a few well-placed high-explosive rounds. Meanwhile, Volkskriegs in a bit of trouble. Outnumbered and outgunned. Field gun joining in with a bit of good fun there. Folks are sneaking up, and Maxim crew sent running.
Enemy forces capturing supply sector.
Ooh, Mamanov, they didn't do a lot of damage. There we go. Spare Panzer Quad Stop adding some... Oh, not Spare Panzer, but Tank over Tank Command adding some armor here for Tristan already. Taking advantage of things so far to sort of add some armored pressure to his opponent. Good thinking there, good thinking there. Obersoldaten here on for Khornate General, following up with the Lux Aufklärungspanzer. He's also gone for special operations, opening up for infiltration tactics, but also Sturmgewehrs here for the Obersoldaten, which would certainly play out well in the village, where the firepower provided up close would be of greater use. Meanwhile, the lightest Infanteriegeschütz continues to fire in over the village, hoping to catch some Russians. There we go. Lux arrived. He could also lay down some booby traps here and there with his Obersoldaten, making passage a bit more difficult. Then again, he could consider saving up for the Infrared Sturmgewehr package, which would allow him to, again, sort of up close, deliver more potent pain upon his opponent. Good shot there. Jürgen.
Standing by. Send orders.
And a bit of harassment there towards the victory points on the west side there. Good, good. And with the Obersoldaten, he might be able to surprise his opponent a bit and get some good kills in if all plays out reasonably well. He could also just consider laying down some booby traps around this place. Looks actually doing nothing. He could be using it to pressure his opponent a bit. Well, now there's also a chance actively harassing. Except, though, he's wiring off this spot, and this spot's also been wired off, so essentially he's just ensured he can't wire this off unless he gets the Lux to break the part wire. Maxim engaging the Obersoldaten, there go the other troops then closing in. Good, good. Now the Obersoldaten actually have to get out of there. These hardened SS veterans, although technically the 3rd SS never had many veterans since they basically chewed through a lot of their men. Some rather suicidal tactics at times. Though they did get the job done. That was one of the things that, you know, you see the German commanders in the memoirs going about, oh, you know, the 3rd SS were great, they always got the job done. What they don't talk about is the huge casualties they took. But there you go, T-3476 striking out, and now, in fact, he's in a bit of trouble. He's only got one Panzerschreck to try and stop this T-3476. A Kenwerfer, though, is on the way. Obersoldaten here forced away. In fact, he could get them on retreat with the T-34. All plays out well. Again, mate. Oh, he's got a forward retreat point there. This means they could retreat into the village, which might make Tristan a bit more careful, which could allow the Obersoldaten to go away. Had they retreat up here, that could have been a much different story. And there we go, pulling back the T-34. He's not going to risk it inside there. Not without infantry support. So see that Khornate General is now establishing a much more safer position. He's got something a bit more stable. Patrick, they're getting a good hit on the T-34. And any attempt to enter the village is immediately met with swift shots there from the lightest Infanteriegeschütz. Bit of manpower there being floated by Tristan. He might want to do something with it. Interesting enough, regular grenades, no infiltration grenade assault. Another Panzerschreck up here. Some more of those being handed out. Ooh, nice hit there. Bit of damage there to the T-3476. And we've got the Kenwerfer actually coming up here. So he seems a bit worried there might be an attempt to rush the position up north, which could prevent him from getting Panthers or more Obersoldaten. Not a bad thought, not a bad thought. Getting a second Kenwerfer. He seems very much paranoid about armor at the moment. So not hard to blame him. More shots there. Keep on moving. There we go. The Obersoldaten in the church. Devlin proving to be a massive threat there. Molotov that forces them out. No, Maxim setting up. He could catch the Obersoldaten. And then, of course, the Obersoldaten gets up a few good shots. There we go. But shot there from the T-34 as well. Conscious moving in. Things are quickly shifting about here. Fuel cache up. Interesting position there. And there we go. shot and connecting here with the T-34's rear armour. More shooting going on. Bit of weaving about that the fuel cache is finished, but I fear it won't last long. Since, you know, it's already slightly smoking a bit. That's rarely a good sign when it comes to fuel caches. Yuri, is it meant to look like that? Maybe. I don't know. I was milkman from Minsk. Looks like he's getting a bit more confident up north, using the Khornate to push forwards there, take territory. Looks like he's finally gotten the looks on the move. I seem to have forgotten about it. That's hardly a good thing, you know, you rush to get it and then you don't use it at all. I mean, he lost any chance to really get anything well with it now. Now there's a T-34 on the field which could make short work of it if he's not careful. Nice Molotov up there. Conscripts, or Fulton's being murdered, although the conscripts are not doing too much better either. And there go Luke's moving in, but there's a repaired T-34 waiting for it. And there we go. No luck for that poor soul. Panzer's flying, but looks like he's intending getting that. Luke's one more shot, and there we go. Luke's kaput. Rather terrible stuff then. Max running up in the German infantry there. The Volkers, the Obersoldaten. Conscripts joining in as well. The T-34 as well. This is quick turning bad. You got the infantry just trying to bombard all of this, but sadly it's not enough. They're going to infiltration grenade assault. Doing some nice damage there. Molotov's going on as well. Everything's on fire. Everything's on fire all of a sudden. Everything. Grenades going off as well. Killing men. A horrible scene of carnage. Volkers here making off with a field gun. Turning into a Feldkanone. German word for field gun. Which actually, and later in the war, actually made a few examples of themselves as basically a Pack 40 that could be, well, leveraged in a way to actually fire like artillery as well. Could lose the T-34 here, but no, he turns around here, using the runes to go away. Looks like he's going to take a longer path away, avoiding potential enemy fireways. So nicely done there. Of course, there might be something waiting for him here, but he might as well, I figured, chance it. Since an uncertain demise is better than certain. As I've read once in a book. Shock troops there arriving for Tristan to sort of throw that pressure, which means he's either gone for shock army or shock motor. Well, shock rifle actually, not shock motor. That's the one with the ISU-152, which Tristan did not have chosen. Got an awful lot of support weapons here now. And now a field gun as well, which could allow him to barrage. Interesting enough, there's been no attempt at upgrading the orbital down with the Sturmgewehr package. Troops getting suppressed again. And the shock troops are making noise. Oh, got the Maxim, got the Maxim. Also, the rest of the shock troopers moving in. Grenade. Oh, got him. Himmel! One hell of a shot there from the Infanteriegeschütz. Apparently everybody just decided to bunch up in the crates, and one hell of a hit there. Good night, ladies and gentlemen. Exit stage left. At least the squad survived, but that... Oh, that was just some horrible luck right there for Tristan. Horrible. And there you go. Submachine guns up, so he's definitely gone for shock army. Been a bit while since we've seen this command in use. We might see a heavy mortar, I suppose. Or a howitzer. Oh, there we go. Vector 2 for the Infanteriegeschütz. Increasing the amount of shots per barrage. Bit of shooting going in there. Folks need to get away. Continuing forwards. And the orbs are done put a stop to that. Still no sign of the Sturmgewehrs. Territory there. We're seeing here that Tristan's now sort of sneaking out, taking away territory elsewhere. Good, good. Keeping the pressure, trying to deny Khornate general as much territory as humanly as possible. Over here to Tristan though, again. Several country squads there. One squad equipped with submachine guns, the rest not. Shock troopers, Maxims. More comms on the way, 255 repairs. He could also set up a howitzer here, that could definitely do him a lot of good. The way currently Cornish General's defence is all centred on the village, in particular due to the presence here of the Battle Group headquarters. Could make a howitzer an extremely good choice here. It could definitely make things a lot more awkward and painful for Cornish General. Another field gun on the way though, not a bad decision. And there we go, a really good reason to get a field gun now. There's a Panzerkampfwagen 5 on the way, the Panzer. Right aus dem Vaterland. Shock troopers making their way here, maybe with a bit more success than the other first time arriving on this battlefield. A good decision to get the Panther sort of add something a bit more solid to the battlefield. They can sort of react to infantry and armor, particularly since it's got the pinto mounted MG for it. Good, good. Further shooting going on here. Troops going down here a bit. Panther joining in there. Machine guns firing. You got a Maxim preventing Mr. Cornish General to reinforce from this part of the field. Good, good. The engineers that need to get on. There we go. We actually see an IL-2 arriving here on the field. Field gun moving up. T-34. Almost repaired here, almost. There we go, striking down many of the Fritzes. Though coming under a lot of fire here from German anti-aircraft positions. And good night there. Striking down into, well, whatever remains of that place. And T-34 gets a nice surprise there with the Panther. Opens up with the high velocity gun there on the T-34. There you go, field gun joins in. Nice panicky shot there on the side of the Panther. Panther commanders, by the way, were always instructed to, well, always keep the frontal armour towards the MES. That was the thickest place. Rest of the sides were noticeably thinner. Another shot there. Good shooting there from the Russian field gun, and there you go, slightly flanked here. No anti-tank grenades though, so the Panther actually safely escapes this time around, though we do finally see them here. A bit late in getting them, but I suppose largely there's not been much need for it. Sturmpioniere. Setting up for another assault on the village. You should strongly consider some artillery, I feel. Field gun also firing here. No sign of a barrage though. Also tons of fuel here floated by Tristan. He would easily get himself a few T-34s with that.
Enemy forces are attempting to capture our territory.
And the Panther needs some Sturmpioneers to help repair it, but they're too busy down here laying down mines. Oh, commies here getting absolutely slaughtered in the water. The orbital down proving to be quite the formidable foe, and there we go. Good night. No survivors. Field gun cleared out here by quick Molotov. Well done there, well done there. Contrast here with the submachine guns having absolutely no chance here at range with the Sturmpioneers and the orbital Dardan. An absolute massacre there of massive proportions. So you've got T-34 moving up. Frostgust here. Oh, awfully close. And there we go. Mine went off, wiping out most of the unit. Good mining there. Frostgust sneak about heavy chaining territory. Right now, we do know that the Cornish General Secretary getting most of the map here. Sturmpioneers. Oh, Shocks have been fought here. They're low on health. They're low on health, but they might get the Sturmpioneers. Might get them. Down to one man. Run, Jürgen. Run. Haha, you made it. T-34 taking territory. Good use of their veterans here. But you might see the Frostgust. There we go. Squad wiped. So many units here clumped up around the battle group headquarters. A howitzer right now would be absolutely fiendish. Quick to regain what is lost. And slowly gaining an upper hand once more versus his fascist foe.
Enemy forces are neutralizing a sector. We are targets! Yes, comrade.
Lighter series engagements here and there. An additional orbital dart unit arriving here for Khornate General. He's got plenty of munitions again. I think he should really try getting some storm gears, at least one of them. There goes Smoke Grenade flushing out the troops there from the building. Good job, good job. Less chance to actually escape from this, and they're actually good for flushing troops out than actually still doing some damage. Because there's no time for it to detonate, so excellently executed there. There you go, stopped by Maxim. Mine went off there. Sent off, but it looks like he's definitely setting up here for Howard. He's building up manpower. Either that, he's going to get a lot of T-34s in a moment, which could also work out reasonably well for him. Advance of the orbital dart here, stalled in phase of the Maxim, though the Maxim is rather low. There we go, killed. 29 kills here on these heroes of the Reich. Murdering their way for the Russians.
We are losing supplies to the enemy.
T-34 closing on Metro 2, might be able to get it soon.
The sector has been cut off.
And there you go, Smoke Grenade, good job there. I mean, he was essentially trying to sort of prevent it from shooting. In this case, it actually ended up ensuring the Panther had to sort of drive through it and actually gave the T-34 time to escape. So while the idea was nice, it was not fully executed and actually gave the T-34 good, well, escape actually. So in this case, he accidentally aided up the enemy. So be a bit careful when you use the smoke grenades, but again, theoretically, good idea. The execution was just a bit off, which ended up again helping his opponent rather than him. But again, good idea, good idea. Massive engagement, he has the consequence. Oh, taking so much fire here from the orbital dart and the Panther veteran T, by the way, already. T-34 with damage, field gun joining in. Another strafing run. How's it going up? Troops getting suppressed. Damage absolutely pandemonium. Yeah, orbital, the shock troopers continuing straight in. He could risk losing. There we go, the orbital dart and the Storm Pioneers. Tearing through them. And the entire shock trooper unit was wiped out to a man. So some time here before the Howitzer is ready to strike fear into the heart of the Germans. Got a few more strafing runs here from the Sturmovik. Still most of the territory is being regained by Tristan once more. Better sort of controlling that because again ending up with a lot of Khornate force basically holding around here because he has to hold the village because he placed his battle group headquarters in the village. So while it gives him a certain strength in the village, it also creates a weakness. Because he has to leave something in the village, it pins him in the village. It rather, to a certain extent, makes his strategies a lot less flexible because they have to sort of sit there. He can't shift the point away unless he gives up his battle group headquarters. And most players are not willing to do that. Because, I mean, he's really invested a lot in it there with the upgrade for the retreat point as well. So in that regard, he's actually ended up creating a bit of a nasty situation for himself. He's not careful. T-34, they're close to getting knocked out. Can he make it? Artillery flares probably going down to help. He was probably looking to hunt him down. Nicely done there by Khornate General. Two orbital engines out off because this is just an executioner squad there.
The enemy has destroyed one of our vehicles.
Nasty execute, but there we go. The artillery firing straight in. Killing almost the entire Storm Pioneer unit. So there we go, the barraging has begun. T-34 on the way as well. But now there's going to be increased pressure here upon the shoulders of Khornate General as the Howitzer fires in. And he can't approach from here, so he has to make a move from here. But the question is, will he actually? Because he's so far sent nothing down here to harass him, go at the fuel point himself either. Cartridge here though in a lot of trouble. Two orbital down units. And there we go, Veteran G4! Grenades exchange there.
We have a new T-34 standing by.
An additional T-34 arrives. Howitzer almost ready to fire again. And we've got a Kidnapper still hanging about there in the north. Oh, that looks like he's finally making a move here for the fuel point. Finally! Sadly, though, he's going to need something a bit more armor to deal with this. He can't make a rush for the Howitzer. He's got nothing to call in terms of artillery from his doctrine either. One option would be to get a Storm Tiger actually driving it up here into the base and then firing the rocket and trying to get away. That, in fact, could work out. That could work out. Or he could get another Panther and then make both Panthers conduct an assault here. That could also work. I mean, the options are there.
Establish our supply lines.
Howard's ready to fire another barrage there, if he so wants to. Another series of artillery flares. Looks like he's being now very concerned with the situation here with his opponent, trying to get an idea where the troops are positioned, trying to get more reconnaissance, more intelligence. And back here to Khornate General. His forces begin to look a bit haphazard. There you go, the artillery flares. Infantry just continue to bombard. And there you go, we got the Howitzer firing another barrage. I imagine he's going to strike towards it because that's where all the troops are going to retreat. So I mean, basically he now knows how, and in fact there's less territory here, so there's a bigger chance of actually doing some serious damage. So the house might hit absorption. Oh, never mind, the house went down. Tree absolutely shattered. That barrage did not do much for him, and then he's still a threat here. A sword hanging above the head. Now we've got another smoke grenade here, hitting the field gun as well, allowing it to make it easier to clear out. Also forcing the T-34 to get away from there. Also disabled its gun. Good, good. Field gun shooting here. And there you go. It gave him an excellent chance of clearing out the field gun there. Great job there of using smoke grenades. Well done, well done. Most impressively done there by Khornate General. Panther striving straight for all this, just gunning down the Maxim gunners. Command Panther available if that's what he wants. Storm Tiger is also available. Panther that actually took a lot of damage from something. I wonder what that could have been. Mining down there, and a Command Panther has arrived. Befehls Panther. I don't know who told him that, if he's talking about getting Command Panther and Panther. An attempt at getting some nice targets there, but in this case they retreat faster. Yeah, I don't know who told him that. I mean, it's not impossible. I've done it before. Don't know. I was just perhaps not listening to those people.
Prepared for action.
Well, there we go. That should get him a bit more of his Panther than the Panthers in dire need of repairs. Victory point-wise, by the way, he's looking reasonably good. We can do a quick look at damage. They think actually extremely equal, though there's a slight noticeable kill advantage here to Khornate General at the moment. Veterans one by the hit on the howitzer and a bit of veterancy, and there you go the kid. Oh, he moved the kid. Oh dear, he just gave his opponent an anti-tank weapon. That could prove to be rather horrible. Ah, veterans die 3 Sturmpioniere.
Suppressive fire. Relay orders.
Sort of funny to note they both have their own other side's anti-tank guns, but none of their own. Tristan's got the kid in there first. Khornate General's got the field guns. There you go, another barrage going in. There you go, Panther under fire. Under command here of the Command Panther, obviously. Making more maneuver. There you go, Realm exposed. T-34 got a good shot there. Nicely done there by Tristan. Another T-34 arrives. The Kenmeth needs to set up here. Panther could be in trouble. Panther needs to get away, in fact. And there you go, looks like a Stormwing strike. He's really intent on doing anything he can. He might be using an anti-tank grenade. There we go. Veteran T2. He's combat blitzing. He's combat blitzing. But there we go, the Kenmeth gets it. The Panther is down. He was a bit too slow to get out of the Doozy 1 T-34 in a terrible state. And there you go, the Command Panther gets it, but still. Terrible loss right there. Veteran T2 Panther. A bad situation right there. It looks like some more kills there for the pack howitzer, or not the pack howitzer, but the gun howitzer. That thing's a bit too big to be a pack howitzer, to be honest. Troops continue sneaking around.
Let's go. Crew, get ready.
Oh, nasty strafing on there, almost takes up the entire unit. And the orbital down there definitely also playing a bit of fire despite being veteran 25. Seems like the field gun SWAT's keeping up the defensive Khornate general at the moment. Now another strike towards it. Good bit of damage here to the battle group headquarters. In fact, almost wrecked.
It's time for action. Taking fire. Ready. Panther, ready to move.
Storm Pioneers down.
It's time for action.
Ooh, almost lost the entire unit there. Another. He's actually getting more folks grenadiers. Interesting. There you go, reinforcing. Troops forced away. And there you go. Actually, 2 Maxim quickly suppressing the orbital dart in there. Though we do note here, I mean, he's still managed to keep him actually a bit contained here now. Khornate General's back to holding most of the map. He's definitely got the hold on the victory points. He really should consider shifting some troops over here to sort of draw away further forces from the centre, which might also make it a bit easier than for Tristan to break through there. Question is, of course, also how he's going to deal with that command panther, which is actually causing a bit of pain and sadness. We do note 1 veteran you want a kid there for that. Trying to repair the battle group headquarters, not a bad idea. Another barrage towards it. Landing on the house, well, the remains of the house. Looks like this barrage won't do much. Getting a Kuban. Oh, almost got the entire Storm Pioneer unit again. And there we go, veteran to increasing rate of fire and accuracy. That's definitely bad news there. From half the storm orbital down you wiped out there. Still interesting, he's getting a Kubelwagen of all things. A part of me would say really should consider maybe adding some heavier firepower against Storm Teams to break through, or maybe even go for a mechanized regiment headquarters and then begin slowly aiming for a King Tiger. I think that might also by now be an idea to consider for him. He needs to sort of break out of this somehow. Of course, another Panther could be an idea as well, but he should also try to get more forces around away here again. Try to arrest the fuel point a bit more aggressively. Because even if you can't hurt the fuel directly, it's still a pressure point. You still force the opponent to draw away resource there, because it tends to sort of cause a lot of players to basically draw away. Best you deal in the field gun, helping things out a bit further. Increasing the pressure. Panther moving out again. Flank here covered quite nicely. And again, we are noting he's constantly shifting everything towards it. He can't really move away from here. It's a bit, again, the other side of the coin here was setting up a battle group headquarters like that. Constantly trying to get close here, but there we go. Wiped out here by the Veteran 5 also well. Molotov on the field gun. Veteran 5 for some kills. A lot of damage on the T-34. A Kedmer for setting out here. There we go. A Veteran 2 already. And there you go. Barrage away. Oh, almost getting the lightest Infanteriegeschütz. Almost getting the orbital down there as well. Things are getting hazardous. Oh, and he lost the entire orbital Darden unit. Total tot. No survivors. More artillery flares. He's definitely getting a bit paranoid here at this stage. Victory points on are not looking good. Tristan really needs to turn the tide, and he needs to do it now before it's too late. On the other hand, Khornate General is rather low on troops to actually hold out of this.
They are down only to 50 points.
So he needs to get a bit more offensive and wipe out some units, so he needs to conduct a better defense. We're actually seeing he's left a Kubelwagen to guard the point. Over an interesting approach. Still got the infantry gun doing alright there.
All gun batteries reporting. Reconnaissance by flare now available.
It's definitely a bit of a strained defense. Khornate General is directing here for the village. Back to Tristan though. His force begins to lack a bit of infantry, but it looks like he's using shock troopers now to sort of rebuild them with a bit more durability. And another strafing run. That's the fourth one, I think. Oh, go! Almost getting the veteran 5 orbital down there on retreat. That's just... Oh, God. There you go, constantly the way, but they should be able to get a rush. There we go, get off an anti-tank grenade maybe. No, not enough munitions, but even then, with the amount of firepower they have and the veterancy. Just get a bit closer here. No, oh, they got pinned a bit, so I should probably stop it up a bit sooner and begin shooting at, but even then he got down to almost half health. Force to pull back the teams in full. Ken Murphy joining in. There go the Command Panthers almost down. This is not looking good now. There's nothing to actually stop the shock troopers. The orbitals are not quite combat fit yet. And we still got the Stormovic strafing across the village. Oh, never mind. That got shot down, crashing down almost the same place as the previous one. And another battle trying to take advantage of all the units climbed up here. First shot falls short. But this is definitely going to get a bit dicey. Another shot falls rather short here. Maxim sitting up in the orbital and charging straight into it. Can they get off a grenade before? No, suppressed. So there you go, geballte Ladung. Veteran free Maxim, by the way. No, he keeps firing. Can he do it? No, forced retreat. Rather close shave there. Now, Volkswagen are forced to join up here to sort of further fortify things, but definitely buying a bit more time to do things. He needs more combat to help repair. Almost ready for another barrage. You could also consider making a quick precision strike against certain units with it. I mean, that could prove to be absolutely devastating if used correctly here against Khornate General. He probably would not be expecting it whatsoever. So for some clearing out a field gun or a light infantry gun could prove to have some rather devastating effect. There they go. Veteran D4 Storm Pioneers by the Veteran D4, but they're getting absolutely shredded here by the submachine gunners and the Molotovs. And dead, he just lost a Veteran D4 Storm Pioneer unit. T-34, they're about to go down. No. We got away. And there you go, he's basically seeing here that Khornate General's forced to throw everything left into desperate defense to hold the centre. Less than 25 points though for Tristan. Can he turn this around? Can he gain victory? Further fire unleashed. T-34 blown apart without remorse. And oh Gott im Himmel, he lost the Veteran D5 Obersoldaten. Veteran D3 on the pack house, but Veteran D5 Obersoldaten are completely ruined. And he's got no Storm Punch power to repair the Panther. He needs to pull that back. Get it out of there, Dieter. Schnell. Okay, now sitting on there you go. Looks like he got the bonus even in that Command Panther. And we're seeing a demo charge almost done here. No, don't do no! Scheisse, he did it and he lost a Command Panther. Absolutely not good decision there, not good decision. He's got another Panther, but that seems to be stuck. And now rather looks like everything's falling apart here for Khornate General. Grenades going off here, but a bit too late there. Now he's finally forced to abandon the battle group headquarters. A Veteran D3 howitzer. Another attempt here. And this time the remaining cover. Now here just taking quite a bit of damage already rather rapidly. So we do see the Panther moving in. T-34 on the way. Now the question is, how will Khornate General turn this around? If he can. I mean, he's still got the victory points. His opponent's only got 18, so there's still a chance here, but he probably needs to abandon the centre and sort of focus on the left flank. He needs to try and draw him up because currently Tristan is basically fortifying the centre, and we got the House still firing away there, knocking out more units and basically just doing a lot of damage there to the battle group headquarters, or what remains of it. Nice anti-tank grenade there, damaging the Panther. And there we go, another shot there from the Kessenwerfer. The village centre is an absolute mess here. Getting more Obersoldaten, probably a good choice. There we go, Battle Group Headquarters about to go down. The Kenner firing on the Panther. Panther needs to try and get away, but can it escape? Volkswagen here getting torn up close there by the conscripts. There could be another barrage right here about now, which could deliver a crushing blow there to Khornate General. Might as well speed this up a bit. And there we go. Maxim got the Kubelwagen. Grenade's going off there. Almost getting the Kedmev. Almost, but not quite. And the Obersoldaten here fighting on their own. Quickly being dealt with there by the T-34. Hardly looking auspicious. Still, he's holding on. He's intent on doing it. Contra, they're making a direct move, but they are getting caught there out in the open. But the T-34 on the other hand has nothing to fear and is making very short work of the Obersoldaten. In fact, down to one man. I fear he shall not make it. Can he? Can he? Can Friedrich here make it? Looks like it. Looks like it. He's still got nothing to repair the Panther with here. He's finally gotten some extra Storm Pioneers. He's basically holding all 3 victory points now. Going to speed this up a bit. Complaining a bit of the manpower there. He's getting more than his opponent at the moment. He's also going for a lot of expensive units at the moment to replenish losses. Oh, the Storm Pioneers! Oh, just got knocked out! Just they trying to repair the Panther. And field gun setting up there by the demo charge. Detonate it! Floor the charge, comrades! Come on! And looks like there we go, went off, knocking out the gun and its crew! A hellish and desperate situation if I ever saw one. Speeding things up a bit again. Obviously I'm moving forwards. Shock troops tank from another angle. Light infantry gun, despite having been there for a large part of the battle, has only not even reached efficiency 3. Shock troops though could go down here to the opposite, but they're going to see a fragmentation grenade returning in. Nicely dodged, just in the nick of time. Another barrage. And there we go, Battle Group Headquarters down, units down as well.
One of our machine guns has been silenced.
And there we go, that is pretty much it. I mean, the fight goes on for a bit longer, but ultimately it doesn't really change anything. I mean, at this point, Khornate General has lost. He's got nothing left, he's barely getting any resources, no role. The advantage that Tristan is avoiding is simply too overpowering with a lot of veteran-free units, more tanks, artillery, guns and whatnot. there's basically nothing Khornate General can do. I mean, this was a really brutal battle, but in essence it rather came down to a few things. In part, the battle group headquarters here, while giving an advantage right around here, at the same time it also pinned him there to a certain extent, which made the artillery choice here by Tristan a really good choice. The Doctrine was a very good choice. He pretty much used everything except the heavy mortar, which probably would have done by the light infantry guns, so hardly lost there. But overall, good choice and good use of the commander versus Khornate General, turning the battle group headquarters from a strength into actually a bit of a weakness, since he had to then force units into there, meaning he was pinned down, meaning he was forced to actually leave troops in a meat grinder there. And that actually gave Tristan a bit of advantage thanks to the artillery and the machine gun. So in that regard, really good choice. There were a few mistakes. I mean, certainly losing a few units here and there in a bit of a silly ways. But overall, nice execution, some nice strategic sense, in particular with the early harassing on the fuel as well, delaying anything that Khornate General wanted to do. There could have been a bit more aggressive flanking towards a bits here and here, but either player was a bit late here before Tristan moved up here, and certainly barely anything here by Khornate General, and that was one of the problems for Khornate General, partly due to this, but overall he didn't really bother much with the flanks. He just sort of barged into the centre again. That was probably part again due to the battle group headquarters. So you have to be careful with it. You can end putting up in a bit of a nasty position if you're not careful, which is what happened here. And he certainly should have done something to try to deal with that Howitzer. That Howitzer definitely proved to be nasty again. A Sturm Tiger could probably have done something about it, or even saving up for a King Tiger and just driving that from the village might also have done. There were basically a few options. Sadly, though, he never quite ended up playing to sort of fully what he actually had in strength. That was Panthers, that was more mobility and striking power. Instead, he basically tried to play a meat grinder with them, which is not necessarily where they succeed either. There were some problems there as well from Tristan. There was also a sad lack of booby traps from him, which could also make things a lot more difficult for Tristan. So that would really also cover it. So there you go. I hope you enjoyed this match. I hope you learned something from it. If you did want to subscribe, tell your friends, share it with everyone. If not, send in a replay and provide some feedback in the comments. This is Imperial Dane saying cheers and thank you all for watching.